The present progressive tense. And now, what do you mean by progressive? Progressive means something that is in progress, something that is happening. So this present progressive tense is used in situation where we are describing an action that is in progress, that is happening. Okay, and this tense is indicated by the use of ing, uh, which is I don't think is a newer information for you. Um, but let's see what we are going to do today. We're going to do several exercises to reinforce this idea, even if you have the information or if you have the prior knowledge about this tense. Okay. Now, while we are saying that, ing is used in the progressive tense, that is, ing is used with the verb, right? And this ing verb is used by with am, is, are. Okay. So these are called as the verb be, and the main verb after these three be verbs, there is a main verb which should end in ing, and this is indicative of the use of the present progressive tense, which is also called the continuous tense, present continuous tense. That is, the action is continuing. Okay. For instance, now whatever is, you'll find in bold is not the present progressive tense, because we know that, this I is a subject. So am learning how to swim. Am is verb be, and learning is the progressive tense. Both of these together make the progressive tense basically. Okay. If we say that this is a verb phrase, so this happens to be the main verb, right? Let me enter a few more students who are waiting in the lobby. Okay. There would be a little interruption because, people are entering and sometimes they lose the connection and they have to exit and then they're re-entering. Anyway, so here we are. These are some of the examples of the present progressive tense or present continuous tense. I am watching. She is reading. Dad is baking a cake. My sister is listening to the music. Uncle David is cleaning. The dog is barking. We are singing our favorite song. My brother and I are playing a computer game. The teacher are showing us a movie. They are bringing a television set into the classroom. Now, seemingly, these examples are very, very simple, but I expect you to know the meaning of all of these. Okay, if you do not know the meaning of any of these words, I can tell you right now, or you can search on your own. The second important thing that you need to notice in these examples is the singularity and the plurality, or the use of singular or plural verb be. For instance, am and is for I. Okay, first person singular. With the rest of them, first person plural, second person singular plural, and third person plural, we use are. Okay, so first person plural is we, second person plural singular you, and third person plural they. All of that we use are. Okay, so am is used with first person singular I. Okay, and this is used with the third person singular, right? And are is used with the rest of the plurals, including second person singular. Okay, let me enter a few more students. Okay. Right. I hope you know the meaning of all these verbs. It's not really difficult. Okay. Now, when we are talking about something that is going to be happening in the future, we may use uh, present progressive tense. to talk about things that would be in future. For instance, I told you that the present tense is used for referring to the present state of affairs, and you can also use those for stating future by adding these terms as tomorrow, this weekend, after a while, on some day, next week, all of these. So, adding an adverb of the future, you can use present progressive tense to refer to the future events. Okay. So, with this, we can infer that as a simple present tense can be used to refer to future events, similarly, present progressive tense can also be used to refer to the happenings in the future. Okay. Now, having said that, we can read just some of these examples. I am going to the library tomorrow. See, I'm going to the library. This is present progressive. But when you add tomorrow, this becomes something referring to the future. My sister is giving me her bike when she gets her new one. Okay, the sister would give me a bike, but when in future she will get one of her own, so she'll give her old bike to me. We can't go to the movies tomorrow because my mom is working. See, my mom is working, it's a simple present tense, right? But since we are talking about tomorrow, so this happening becomes part of tomorrow. We can't go to the movies tomorrow. We are having a barbecue on Sunday. Okay. All my friends are coming to my party next week. Right. See, here the tense itself does not refer to the future. This is all present continuous tense or present progressive tense. But what tells you about the future is an additional word. Okay. Word or two. For instance, here it is tomorrow. And here it is the whole sentence. Here it is tomorrow. Here it is Sunday. Here it is next week. All my friends are coming to my party next week. And then we are taking my cousin. We are taking my cousin to the zoo later today. Later is indicative of the past tense. Now let's quickly do this exercise. Fill in the blank spaces with present progressive tense of the verb in parentheses. Parentheses, I told you, are the brackets. Okay? Try to use contractions such as I am, she is, they are, where you can. We learned about these contractions in the previous class, so I hope you know about these contractions, right? Now, what I would like you to do is just do this exercise 8 and 9 in 3 minutes. Very, very quickly. This is very, very easy. You can do this. Just do it in 3 minutes and then we are moving forward. As the session is on recording, we cannot wait more to give it a pause or a silence. It would not look nice in the recording. So I'm just giving you 3 minutes. Quickly complete this and then we are doing it together. And when you are done, please raise your hands. And if you do not know the meaning of any of the vocabulary terms, please go to your chat box and write it down. If there is any confusion you're not following, please write that down in the chat. I'll read chat from time to time and I'll try to answer all your queries. I'm waiting for your raised hand, guys. When you complete the task, please raise your hands. And by the way, we are on page 64 if you have the books with you. Nice. Sania is first in the class. She has done both the exercises in 1 minute. Asma is done. Or I'm waiting for you, all of you guys. Please hurry up. Okay. Maria is done. Faryal is done. Right. Or Samreen is done. Farwa, Sidra, Noor. Nice, nice. Okay. 6 people out of 68, which is not a good number. Okay. Fiza is done. Shama Bibi is done. Atika Badr. Malaika. Okay. Romessa. Right. Saima Shirani. Asma Bibi. Okay. Amina. Ayman Noor, sorry. Right. Okay. So we have, 12 people, I think, who are done. I expect all of you to do it, but we are doing it together. Okay, Javeria has done. Dure Shevar is done. Nice. Sana Hamza. Okay. Great, great. Arisha Iman. Nice. Okay, Mehwish Asif is done. All of you. Nice. That's nice. Now we can do it together. Okay. Those who are done, that is very good. You can check if you have done it correctly. And those who were not able to do it or complete it, please do it with the class. We are going to do it together. So we are required to fill in the spaces or fill in the blanks with the present continuous tense in the parentheses. We are going to the zoo tomorrow. Okay. And it is written here, either it would be I am, it would be she is, they are. We are going to the zoo tomorrow. He is fixing my bike in the garage. Okay. What is important here are the spellings, right? I am helping mom in the kitchen, my sister and I. That becomes a plural. Therefore, we are using are watching television in our bedroom. The train is leaving in 10 minutes. They are coming with us to the museum. We are painting some pictures for Aunt Susan. The boys and girls are dancing in the hall. The cat is chasing. See, it's a singular one, right? My brother, again, a singular one, is tickling me. The cat is chasing some birds. The boys and girls, plural. We, plural. They, plural. They are. The train, singular. The train is leaving. Right? Okay, now moving on to exercise 9. Complete the following sentences with either the simple present tense that we did that day or the present progressive form of verb that we are doing today. The teacher always gives us interesting projects. The teacher is singular, so we add an S. If you remember subject verb agreement, it goes with that. The teacher always gives us. Now you cannot have a progressive because then it would not be, grammatically correct. The teacher always is giving us interesting projects work. The teacher is giving us. The teacher is always giving us. Ho sakta hai, but since there is no is or are, so we are using simple present tense here. The wind is blowing very strongly today. I like chocolate ice cream. Be quiet. We are trying. We are trying to listen to the radio. Be quiet. That is right now. They are trying to listen to the radio. That's why they are asking someone to be quiet. Let's go inside now. It is beginning to rain. Please, guys, see you write the correct spellings. Okay, because since it is an English subject, so your marks are deducted for spellings also. That might not be the case with your science subjects. Okay, where language does not matter much. Maybe I don't know exactly, but in Angrezi, your marks are deducted for the spellings also. Anyway, so let's go inside now. It is beginning to rain. Penguins, it can be are eating fish or it can be eats fish, right? The children are going, or the children are, no. The children go swimming every day. Okay, this cannot be the children are going swimming every day. This would not be correct. The children go swimming every day. वैसे तो the children go for swimming होना चाहिए. Just correct this. The children go for swimming every day. We are trying to catch the ball that is rolling down the hill. We are trying to catch the ball. They are right now trying. So which ball that is rolling down the hill? Ball as a subject is singular. My teacher knows a lot about plants and animals. My teacher knows, right? Because this is one teacher, so you will add an S because of subject verb agreement. I hope we have done it correctly. Okay. Is everyone done? Do you have any difficulty in the spellings or any difficulty in the word meaning or anywhere else? Please go to your chat and ask me before we start to do the simple past tense. Let me check the chat box. Okay. So there's no difficulty and all of you are done. There is someone. Okay, your name is someone, you have some other name and you are using someone else's mobile. Okay, fine. You know, in this Google Meet, we have an option of downloading the attendance. So you don't have to mark the attendance, but you can tell us. Okay, there is no difficulty. That's wonderful. Okay, now quickly we'll move to the simple past tense, and it is not difficult except for what we are going to focus is we are going to focus on spellings. Okay, otherwise, you know, most of you are well versed with these tenses and what is a simple past tense. The simple past tense is used for things or events that have taken place already or they have happened in the past, as simple as that, right? Now, what we need to understand and what might be newer for you are the regular, irregular verbs also we are going to do today. And then how the spellings of different verbs change when we convert them from present tense to past tense or from first form to the second form of verb. Okay. Now, it is not always necessarily adding ed to make a verb past tense or the conversion to the second form. Okay, it can be more than that. So, okay, now look here, and we will be doing different verbs where the spellings change by adding d only, by adding ed, by adding ied, by doubling the consonant. So we will see a number of cases, and that might be good information for you. Otherwise, you know, this is an old one to define, and I'm not really interested. I don't think I'll be giving you definitions of these tenses. Okay, we'll be doing something activity based in the exams also. Anyway, we'll see to that later on. But just for now, we can read these. Look, looked, ed. I opened the door and looked inside. The plane landed, ed. My cousin visited, You add ed to the visit, walked, laughed. Now, these are the simplest of the form which become a past tense by using just the ed. Okay, but these are not all. You can just add d. For instance, closed, lived, smiled, faced, right? Here you use ed, here you use d only, and then when जैसे हमने we make a plural of the words that end with y, we removed this y and we wrote ies. Okay. Similarly, when such words ending in y are converted to past tense, we remove y and add ied. Okay. I carried my mom's shopping bag. My brother cried when he fell off his bike. We hurried to the station to catch the train. Dad tried. If you see the first forms, CARRY, carry, cry, CRY, hurry, HURRY, tried, try, TRY. So the words that end on Y, you remove the Y and add IED, right? Other than that, there are some words that end with consonants. We had enough discussion in the previous lecture about the vowels and consonant, and I told you that these are phonemes. In other words, in simpler words, these are basically sounds, right? So if a verb ends with a consonant, you just double the last, the alphabet, right? So rip, ripped, double P, grab, double B, bagged, double G, slammed, double M. ओके, जो एंड वाला अल्फाबेट होता है उसको आप डबल कर देते हैं व्हेन you have a consonant. This is a p sound here, b sound, g sound, m sound. Okay, so these are related to phonetics and phonology, but for this class you just need to know that words ending on consonants, you will double the last alphabet. Okay, someone is saying something before we move on. We will come to the regular irregular words later on. Okay, I'm just giving you several examples of how verbs can be converted to second form or past tense. Regular and irregular, you are very much right. Who's this? Yes, Sami. Sami Altaf, we will move to regular irregular in a while and we'll do the practices also. Okay, but right now, take ed not as regular or irregular, just that we are checking on different spellings. Okay, don't be impatient. We will go to regular irregular. That's very, very important. Okay, so after doing this, okay, we would do verb be. Sorry, my throat is a little bad today. Okay, now let's come to verb be. Like in present tense, we did was, is, and was, right? As singular and plural. Is and are, sorry, as singular and plural. So in past tense, we use was and verb, and this is called as be, right? Now, was is a simple past tense of am and I, is, and was is use was with singular nouns like my dad. ये हमें पता है पहले से. Was होता है singular, were होता है plural. Okay, और ये होती है second form of is, and this is second form of are, right? Okay, now 10 years ago I was a baby. Okay, I was just checking the lobby. Okay, when I was younger, I played with teddy bear. My friend was ill yesterday. Um, when we have this without the main verb, we only have verb be. This becomes the main verb. Okay, and you can complete sentence without the head verb. Like this is the main verb here, and this is the main verb here. My friend was ill yesterday. Mom was angry. It was very wet on Monday. It was 6 o'clock when we got home. We were, now this is plural. We were away on vacation last month. John and I, plural, were in the garden. You, singular, but I told you that you is singular as well as plural. So you were nasty to me. You and Sally, two people, were not school. Dinosaurs were prehistoric animals. Those were my best jeans. Those happens to be the plural. Okay. Guys, please lower your hands because I wouldn't know if you have just raised your hands for some purpose or those are raised for the previous question. Okay, Sarah is asking, ma'am, in some cases it's written as if I were. Okay, I were is used when you are thinking about a situation which has passed and it's a wish. Let's put it this way. If I were the prime minister, I were shows the wish. That is not the possibility or might have happened, or you wish that it could have happened or it would happen. So when you talk about your wishes, you use if I were. So that is the reason, right? So when you talk about a wish, you say if I were. And that's a different case. We might use we might study about that, but not right now. Okay, so here is whatever I've been telling you. This is a repetition. First person is I, second person is you, third person he, she, it. Okay, singular. First person plural is we, second person is you, and third person is they, or those, whatever. Contractions we already did last time. Okay, contractions are about was not, was, were not, all of that. Here comes regular and irregular verbs. Now, regular verbs are those that just end in ed, okay? And most of the verbs are regular verbs. You don't need to learn separately their second form or their past tense because that's very, very easy to use ed. But then there are some verbs where the past tense is another word altogether, okay? Uh, it is not just ed, but it is altogether different spelling. For instance, buy, bought, fall, fell. It's not falled or it's not bide, ed, right? But it's a different word altogether. And there is a list of the irregular verbs. I can read these out for you. Break, broke, bring, brought, buy, bought, catch, caught, come, came, do, did, fall, fell, feed, fed, feel, felt, fly, flew, get, got, go, went, have, had, keep, kept, kneel, knelt, know, knew, leave, left, lose, lost, meet, met, ring, rang, run, ran, see, saw, sell, sold, sleep, slept, speak, spoke, write, wrote. Okay. Now I would like you to um, choose 5 words, 5 regular and 5 irregular verbs, and make sentences of these. So just make 10 sentences 5 right now. Take 2 regular verbs, 3 irregular verbs right now for the class. Otherwise, when the class ends, you'll stay in the class and keep doing whatever exercises I'm giving you, right? So for now, make sentences taking 2 regular verbs and 3 irregular verbs, and uh, make sentences of the past tense forms of these verbs quickly. And for this, I'm giving you 3 minutes. We cannot wait more since we are on recording. And when you are done, please raise your hands. 5 sentences, very, very quickly. Okay, Sarah has just done your homework in the chat box. If you have any difficulty, you can check this. Plate cooked, 8 bought, sold. Okay, fine. Sarah's writing is also, typing is also very fast. She listened to the music. I walked to the park. Okay. Amna is typing. You can do it in the chat box, or you can just raise your hand. If even it's in your mind, and if you have made sentences in the mind, you can raise your hands. Okay. Okay, Javeria Komal is done. I just need to know how many for how far this is clear to you, the concept of regular irregular verbs. That's why when you will make the sentences, you will be sure that you know the idea, the concept. Okay. I left the room. I bought the new bag. Sami Altaf is saying, I cleaned the room. Ali went to the school. Ali went. Okay, you wanted to say went to the school. Okay, she came yesterday to my home, not at my home. Just be careful with the prepositions also, please. She washed the clothes. I read the book. He fell off the bike. I knew everything about you. I left the meeting. She went to the store. Maria, she went to the store. Okay, nice. He flew away from airport. Why did he fly away from the airport? That's strange. She broke the cup. No, she broke the cup. Broke में ed नहीं आता बेटा. She broke the toy. I bought a phone. She did it. The baby slept on the floor. That's right. Anchal Kaswani, please correct the sentence. She broke the cup, not broke the cup. Okay. I can't slept last night. I see, this is past tense, this is present tense. There is something grammatically incorrect. Okay, she drove a Caprice 6. He slept earlier last night. Yeah, this is correct. He slept earlier last night. We watched a movie. No, not are, okay? Because are is a present tense, and then we are not using here. We are not using a progressive here, so we watched movie. I am drinking water. No, this is not the activity. We are working with the past tense. Guys, please, she's win match. Who's this? Malaika Khan, आपके सारे sentences गलत हैं. I'm sorry, but you need to correct these. John hit the ball. right. And there are some words हम करेंगे अभी, हाँ, where the spellings do not change. They made it okay. I bought a new laptop yesterday. They made biryani. Okay, Shukriya is saying. Iman Ijaz. You don't talk like this during Ramzan. Shukriya, you're talking about biryani. I bought a new laptop yesterday. Okay, that's nice. Okay, fine. We have ample of sentences and most of you are correct. Some of you are not correct. So if I came across any of these sentences that were not correct, I tried to correct those. She won the trophy. Okay, Shukriya, she won the trophy. They made biryani. Okay, because wins is again a present tense. Please stay consistent with the tenses. If your first part of the sentences is, present, it has to be the present, and then if this is past, then the other one would also be the past tense. So I think for most of you, it is clear, and we can move forward. Now, uh, there are some words, जैसे अभी someone has made a sentence with hit. There are some words where their spellings do not change when they are converted to the simple past tense or to the second form of verb. And these are some of the words: cost, um, cut, hit, hurt, let, put. Now, read is a different thing because the spellings are same, but we pronounce them differently. Otherwise, all of these have the same spellings with a similar pronunciation, and this one is the same spelling, but the pronunciation is different. Read and read. I bought a new CD. It cost $20. It costed is incorrect here because these are the irregular verbs where we do not use an ed, and I have come across writings where people do use ed, which is incorrect. For instance, they would say cutted or hitted or hurted. This is not correct. My brother cut his finger this morning. She hit the ball into the neighbor's garden. I hurt my leg when I jumped off the wall. Mom opened the door and let us in. The tea tasted horrible because I put too much sugar in it. Dad read us a story last night. Okay, now go to your chat box. And my question is, when we see that the conversion is not by changing the spellings, so how do we find out whether the word is being used in the present tense or the past tense? Go to your chat box and answer this question. How do you find out that the event that is being mentioned has already happened in the past, because what you see is the same spellings here and the same pronunciation. So how do you know that this indicates the past tense? Go to your chat box and answer my question. I hope the question is clear. Yeah, Sami Altaf, you're right. Beat and beat. Okay, or timing, for instance. Give me example from the sentences that we have just read. I have just read. Give me examples from, or take out the words from these sentences and tell me that these are indicative of the past tense. Not exactly object. No, not because of the object. Object is a noun. Noun बेचारा क्या बताएगा? टाइम की इंफॉर्मेशन नाउन कैसे देगा? ऑब्जेक्ट कैसे देगा? Okay, you are right. Who is this from the first phrase? She's not really sure. Yes, Shukriya is not sure, but she is saying something right from the first phrase or first part of the sentence or the first sentence among the two sentences. Until see by no, it's not like that. you might be saying that, you know, because the first verb is bought, so that is the second form, therefore cost is also, or the chances are that cost is also second form, and definitely it's a second form. Or is my question clear? um, we did not use any helping verb here. Who's talking about helping verb? No, Danya, we did not use any helping verb. Okay, fine. Shukriya is saying something right. For instance, the adverbs of time or any mentioning of time shows you. जैसे हम when we use present tense to indicate future, okay? The tense seemingly is present, but with the addition of tomorrow, this week, next Sunday, later on, we get to know that we are talking about future. Similar is the case with the past tense by using irregular words that do not have ed. So how do we know that something is whatever is being talked about refers to the past tense? It's about the first part of the sentence, okay, or it's about the use of the adverbs. It is about the time that is being indicated, right? Okay, Malaika says because some words in a same. I mean, you are not getting my question. Shukriya, could you just uh, switch or turn your mic on and repeat my question only? I think people have not got the question.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, repeat my question, not the answer. Repeat my question. What did I ask them?
मैम आपने कहा कि मतलब हम क्वेश्चंस को मतलब आंसर में मतलब कैसे पता चले कि ये पास्ट में है ना,
Hmm.
पता
Right.
चले कि ये माजी में हुआ है या पास्ट में हुआ है, तो
When the spellings are same. My question is when the spelling of the verb are the same, whether it's the present or the past, or first form or second form, how do you know that the word or the verb is referring to the past event? Okay, and I'm asking you to take out examples from the sentences that I have just read, right? Okay, would someone, okay, Shukriya, just solve the first one for us. I bought a new CD, it cost $20. How do you know that, you know, the
like
cost
from the
is
like from the first phrase we can understand that both like we use it for past,
exactly right?
so
Because there has
that
to be consistency in the use. Yeah, Shukriya, thank you. Because there has to be consistency in the use of tenses, whatever you are writing. It cannot be that the first part of the event or the first phrase of the sentence is in past tense and the second would be in present tense. It would not be the case. Okay. In the second one, this morning tells you that she hit the ball into a neighbor's garden. How do you get that, you know, she already has hit the ball? Okay, I'm talking about the third one. Who's solving the third one for us? Uh, Sarah, can I hear you? Can I get the answer from you, Sarah Babu? Sarah Babu? Okay. Yes, Sarah. Turn your mic on and tell me, how do you figure out that this is the past tense? She hit the ball into his neighbor's garden. Where is Sarah? Did you just enter the meeting and went to sleep? Okay, she's here. She's very much here. Okay, she's awake and alert. Okay, fine. Uh, but you know, because in present tense we use hit. We use hit in both present tense and the past tense, right? But how do you figure out in the third one that it is a past tense or it is some event that is already done?
we can see as whether is.
Who is speaking?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Who's this?
Sara Babu.
Yes, Sarah. How do
Because
you know?
because she is third person singular, if we are using a verb, so it can get a has or es, but here she is here, so het no s or es, so it passed.
How do you know that hit is the past?
Because she is a third person singular subject. Now if we are
So
talking
that's
about present,
fine. Huh, so if we are talking about present, then
then the verb will get s or es.
exactly, right? And here we get to know that, because it is hit. Otherwise, had it been the present tense, it would be hits. That's nice. That's good, Sarah. Well done. Okay. I hurt my leg when I jumped off the wall. The second one, the regular verb, tells you that the hurt is also the past tense. Mom opened the door and let us in. Now, the first part of the sentence is opened, ed regular, and that means that's also past tense. The tea tasted. The first part tells you ed, horrible because I put too much sugar. So I put means the past tense. Dad read us a story last night. Yes, who's answering this? Very, very simple, and then we are moving forward. What tells you in the last one that this is past?
Last night.
Okay, yes, last night tells you that this is the past event. Very good. Well done, girls. Now we are quickly moving to the 10th one, and this is related to the spellings. As we have read that there are four kinds of spelling change that can take place while we are converting the present tense to the past tense. Okay, one is ed, which is very, very regular, d regular. Okay, then we double the last word. Okay, and then finally we just remove the y and add ied. Now in 2 minutes, just fill this table. These words are given to you. You have to rearrange these in the table very, very quickly. When you are done, please raise your hands. 3 minutes for this activity, even less than 3 minutes, because we are rushing. The first one has 4 words, the next one has 2, third one has 3, and the fourth one also 3. Let's see who does it first. Sara or Shukriya? Okay, this is Sami. Sami has done it. Nice. Or even when we have 5 people who are done, we can do it together. Javeria, okay, Javeria has done. Javeria does it in her mind. She doesn't believe in writing and typing. Okay, Ayman is done. Nice. Shukriya and Sara, what are you guys doing? Shukriya, you can take out your book. Okay. Fine. I did not change the page. Okay, here it is. I am here with an assumption that you have opened your books and you are with a pencil and an eraser and doing the exercise actually. Okay, you are just not looking at the screen. Right. So these are the words. This is the table. Okay, Fiza is done. Okay, Hania is done. Sarah is done. That's nice. Guys, please sit with your books, okay? Screen sharing is just to tell you where we are actually. See, right now I just forgot to change the page. So you got confused. We are on page number 68. Okay, Malaika is also done. Okay, D'Souza is done. Nice. Okay, let's do it together. Those who are done, please check if you have done it correctly, and those who haven't done, please do it with us. So, laughed, ed, right? Cried, ied. It would fit in the last one. Hopped, here, you double the consonants. Put it here. Lived, d. Pinned, double the consonant. Tried, y. Removing y, adding ied. Smiled, ed, ear. Hurried, double the consonant. Sorry, not double. Hurried is here. Removing y, ied. Grabbed, here. Landed, ed, here. Played, ed, here. Raced, d, here. Okay. I hope you are done and I have done it correctly. Laughed, ed. Cried, here, y. Hopped, double. Lived, d. Pinned, double. Tried, y. Removing y, ied. Smiled, ed. Hurried, y. Grabbed, double. Landed, ed. Played, ed. Raced, d. Okay. Now what I would like you to do is just memorize these spellings, learn these spellings. Okay. Applying the rules. You may apply the rules, you may just learn them. It's really up to you. Now we are quickly doing this. Complete the sentences with the simple past tense of the verb in parentheses. Okay. The activity is about doing the spellings correctly. Otherwise, we know. Whispered hota hai ye, this is hurried, this is returned, this is kissed, this is changed, this is tapped. Tapped would be quickly. Go to your chat box. How do you write tapped? What rule is applied here? Quickly. What rule applies on tapped? हाँ, कौन सा रूल अप्लाई किया हुआ है आपने? Yes, double consonant. Ah, Shukriya is right. The rest of you are also right. Yes, it's doubling the last word. That's nice. So then we have cry. Cries, ied. Removing y, ied. Right. Then we have pinned. It's doubling. Rushed, ed. Lift, d. Granddad, lower, ed. Okay. I hope everyone is following. I have not, read the complete sentences. The boy whispered secrets to each other. Uncle Ben hurried, IED. We returned, ED. Our books to the library. She kissed, ED. The frog and it changed, D into a prince. Someone tapped, TAPPD, doubling it. Me on the shoulder. The baby cried, remove YID when we took her toy away. John pinned Evelyn ED the badge onto his jacket. Two doctors rushed ED into the room. This is the house that we lived. D in which in when I was younger. Granddad lowered ED himself to the chair. Okay. Now I hope there is no difficult word. Not just I'm interested that you know the words of the meaning of all the words, just not the words that we are using here. But if you have problem in any of these, understanding any of these sentences, you may ask me. And for your homework, I am giving you exercise 12 and exercise 13. These are very easy. In exercise 12, you just have to fill the spaces with was or were. You just have to see whether it's singular or plural. For instance, it was a beautiful day and there was not a cloud. A cloud. Okay. And then here it becomes plural. Mom, dad, and I, 3 people. Mom, dad, and I were all in the garden, right? This is how you will complete 12. And in 13 is very, very easy. You have to mark the correct spelling of the verbs that I use here. For instance, if I do the first one for you, I lost. This one is correct. My watch in the park, not loosed, right? This is an irregular verb, lost. David hurt. Irregular verb doesn't change with ed. Okay. And here fell, here broke, all of that. So this is your homework, not your homework but your classwork. When the class ends at 10, you will stay there and you will complete these exercises. And then we will, in the next class, I plan a next class maybe tomorrow or day after, whenever I have a slot in my schedule. And then we are doing the past progressive tense very, very quickly. I hope all of this is clear. If you have any questions, we can have a session, question answer session tomorrow, tomorrow or whenever we have another class. Okay. But right now you'll stay in the class and you will complete this exercise. Do not leave without completing the exercise, and we will meet next time very, very soon. This recording